Today I'm going to teach you about the most basic concepts in geometry, point, line, and plane. They're called the three undefined terms in geometry. But what does it mean to be undefined? That doesn't make sense if I'm going to define them. Well, think about it this way. A 3-year-old asks you a question and you answer the question. They say, but why? So you answer the question. They say, but why? Well, you say, why? You answer that question. They say, but why again? Well, finally, you just say, it just is. There's no other reason why, they just are. Well, point, line, and plane are like that. They just are. And we're going to use them to define all other terms and proving all theorems. And a theory is just a statement that's already been proven. Also, the existence of points, lines, and planes doesn't require proof using any other concepts, except the term set, but set just means a group. Like a group of points is going to make a line, and a group or a set of points are going to make a plane. Well, let's go ahead and define what a point is. It refers to a location, but it has no real size, no width, length, or height. We're going to use a dot there, but it's infinitely small. But we'll just use a regular size dot to show what a point is, where that location is, and we'll call it A. Maybe there's another point over here, and we'll call that one B. Now, a line is going to be a set or a group of points. But it's a set of points that extend in opposite directions. It's going to be perfectly straight. And again, it only has one dimension, like length or width. Let's go ahead and extend that out. And I'm going to put an arrow at the end to show that it keeps on going infinitely. It goes on forever, left and to the right. Now, maybe it's going to come out like this, or maybe it's going to come out at you like that. But usually it's just drawn like this. Point A and point B are on that line. Now, things that are not a line. Well, this right here is not a line. It's only a line segment. There's no little arrows to say that it goes on infinitely. And another example of something that is not a line is that little squiggle. Even if I have arrows on that curve, it's not a line in geometry unless it is straight. And this brings us finally to a plane. Now, a plane is a flat surface that extends infinitely in 2 dimensions. It has no thickness because it's made up of points. Again, points have no size. Now, we can draw it like this. It looks kind of like a piece of paper. It extends left, right, up, and down. But it's usually drawn like this to show that it's in 3-dimensional space. It's kind of like it's coming out at you. It's going towards you and away from you. It's going left and right infinitely. It goes on and on forever. So let's recap. We have the 3 undefined terms in geometry. There's point, it has 0 dimensions, just shows place. A line that has 1 dimension, like length, goes on and on forever with those arrows. We have a plane that has 2 dimensions, like length and width. And it's not usually drawn like that, though. They don't have those little arrows. They'll usually draw it just like that for a plane. Now, just in case you're curious, 3 dimensions is going to be space. It goes on and on forever, up, down, left, right, forward, and back. So that's usually not going to be on a test, though. The 3 undefined terms are just point, line, and plane.